Hey, I'm Chris. Welcome back to another Friday edition of Truck Talks. Today is April the 18th. We're making some great progress. We're going to get the drone up in the air and show you what's going on around the front side. Most of the major operations have switched to the back side at this point. We're just finishing up some details on the front and getting ready for grassing. So let's get you up in the air and go take a look. All right, here we go on the fly through. So we're going to start here on number one. I'll work you through in order. Changes on number one, you can see a lot of work going on the fairway, a lot of new drainage. Right there on the right, you'll see a new fairway bunker. Not really intended to catch anybody off the tee. It's more of a visual aiming bunker. And as you fly through the green, you can see a little bit of a difference in the sloping around the green. On to number two. So landings trivia will change a little bit now after this Oakridge restoration. So it's number 6 Palmetto will no longer be the only bunkerless hole out of our 108 holes. Number 2 Oakridge will be the next one. So Bill Bergen loves a bunkerless hole. A little change here in the fairway. You can see on the left there's some irregular mounding. The fairway mounding on the right has disappeared and turned into a regular slope. And as we work up towards the green, more of that irregular mounding on the left-hand side. And again, no bunker on this hole. Doesn't mean it's going to be easier. Definitely some tricky spots around the green here still. And we fly over the road here to number 3. A lot going on number 3. The bulkhead was removed along the wall. The tees on the left have been abandoned. Nobody ever really used those much anyways. Added a new forward tee on this hole, and then just some shaping around the greens. The green really turned out great on this hole. A little bit of a backstop behind the green I think people will find interesting, but it's really just a pretty hole. All right, jumping over to number 4. Here we go. New fairway tee added, or forward tee right before the fairway there. Other tees are getting larger and laser leveled out. Some great additions there. A lot of drainage going in on this hole as well. This was historically one of our wetter holes. New basins that you'll see up around the green. New fairway bunker on the right. So you can see the plastic covering that right now. That has had capillary concrete installed, and we installed the plastic over the top of it for a day to allow it to dry. You can see the same here around the greens. In the bunkers. So those are ready for sand at this point. We'll pull those plastic off of those and start putting the sand in here pretty soon, which means we're getting really close to grassing, which is exciting. All right, on to number 5. This hole also very exciting. The green came down just slightly. Bunkers widened out. There's a new bunker on the right. Again, you can see the Capcom being put there, but just another great hole. Another great par 3, and then you can see some of the drainage here, the herringbone drainage that's been installed in the fairway, which will be all around this golf course in many areas to resolve some of those drainage issues. Jumping over to number 6, here we are with fairway. We've got new fairway bunkers on the left. Again, those will be Capconned very soon. They are shaped out and they're ready to go and all drained. And then as we work our way up to the green, we leveled out that approach in front of the green to improve the drainage and prevent that backing up of water. And then on to number 7, again, a lot of drainage. I know if you've watched Truck Talks before, you've heard me talk about drainage on 6, 7 in particular, 8 and 9 also. A lot of drainage going on here, a lot of reshaping. We used a lot of the old greens mix on this hole to augment the natural soil and produce better drainage. So we're excited to see that improvement for everybody. And as we work up to the green, again, the bulkhead removed here and a new bunker on the front left. Number 8, we'll show you here. You can see the drainage being installed in the bunker. No capillary concrete yet, but that will be installed later this afternoon, actually. So these are really close to being ready to go. And again, bunker sand will be added and getting close to grass in the next couple weeks. Final hole on the front side, number 9. You'll notice a lot of drainage basins in this fairway as we fly down. There were no drainage basins in this fairway to begin with, and now we have 6 or 7 of them scattered throughout. So drainage will be much improved. Fairway bunkers on the left got shrunk versus what they previously were, but they're still fairly large fairway bunkers. There's a good shot of those drain basins you can see sticking up in the fairway. And then as we work our way into the green, some recontouring and reshaping here. The bunker moves back left to that green. And then the final stop is exciting. We think everybody's going to love the new putting green, 27,000 square foot putting green here, which encompasses the old area where the putting greens were, as well as that kind of empty triangle area closer to the restaurant. So this is going to be a really exciting feature, and we're excited to bring that to you as part of this project. All right, I hope you enjoyed that tour. I'm sorry that was a little bit longer, but we really have a lot to show you there on the front side, and I thought you guys would get a kick out of seeing every hole on the front. A lot of work still going on the back side right now. I will save you from a longer video to show you that, but more to come next week. Hope you enjoyed it.